Hello and welcome to another tutorial of CRUD management with MySQL procedural. Last tutorial I just built our home page, so it was actually a pretty simple one if you just watch that. And in this particular tutorial I would like to walk through with database configuration. So what basically I would like to do over here, it's pretty simple. I mean, I simply just want to create a database. So 127.0.0.1, then PHP myadmin. So set CRUD. I'm working with CRUD, but let's start by writing something else like C or just delete this. Just delete this. Okay, keep it because I'm working with it. Okay, let's get by it in different name like manage CRUD, semicolon, and hit go. You see that it appears. So over there I simply write user reg information, I mean user registration information, and basically I need 5 columns. I'm just saying it, 5 columns for this table, I mean user registration information. And very simple one, as I said, that first of all ID. So user name, your name. Let's start with student. So st name, st role, st age, and st email. And hopefully you understand this. ID basically, and it should be an integer, always integer, and my ID is I would like to call it as a primary key, and auto increment, keep a tick mark on auto increment so that it increment automatically 1 by 1. So it would be 1 2 3 4, something like that. And last 4 row basically type would be an var character. And you can specify the length. So like 30 is 20, 50. Hit save, and it appears like user registration information, and it's actually my database name, manage CRUD. Okay, so this is the first step. All you have to do, just come to your PC admin, create a database, and create one table. And this actually the SQL, or this actually the table and table information. If you really don't understand this, don't worry, I will write the SQL. All you have to do, just create the table. Okay, come to SQL and just paste it over here and hit go. It will also work. Okay. So if you really don't understand this, don't worry, it will make sense to you through actually as long actually you're working with this project, it will make sense to you. So this is actually the first part. Let's start working with the second part. I mean working with the from the coding part actually. So what I like to do, it's a special file, and I would like to put it in a different folder for library, like library, LIV as a compressed word, library. Then over there I would like to get a new file. It will be like config.php. Write some comment like we declare some for database configuration. So basically I need 4 variable db server name. In my case it would be 127.1.0.0.1 db my username basically pt tabs db very simple password, and last one is database name. And in my case it would be like manage CRUD. In your case it would be obviously different, or you can actually follow this one, no problem. So this is actually the initial part. Then we need to create a connection. So we connection, and there is a very simple function for it, that is MySQLi connect. So MySQLi connect basically required 6 parameter, but at present we need only 4 parameter, and I store it value over there as a variable. So just pass it. First of all it would be like host, then server username, in my case it would be bdtars, server password, MySQLi password, and database name. That's it. There is a port and a socket, and there is also 2 parameter, but we don't need it at present. Now I need to require this information lots of times in my project. So what I like to do, just keep this or store this in a separate variable called connection, because I would like to use this lots of times whenever I declare a SQL. You will see that. So hopefully you understand this. I mean, whenever I create whenever I declare a SQL, I need this information. I mean, I need my SQL, I need my connection information. So I store it in a separate variable. Well, last thing I need to check it, I mean whether it is connected or not. So we check the connection, and So if it is not connected, I'm sorry, if it is not connected, we will basically show an error. So something like that, like the server, or if everything goes well, I will show an success message just for the time being, like this is just for the time being. So let's see whether it's working properly or not. So all I need, because I need it to include my insert.php, all I need basically my header information and my footer information. So I just copy it and paste it. Okay, but this is not an home page. Okay, page title, it would be like insert data. So if I just now come over here and click over there, you will see the title, insert data. Now I need to just link it through using require once. You can use include once or require, no problem, but I would like to use require once because it's very important file and I need to use by once. So it would be like, I store it in lib, then config, then php. Now I will get this message. You see that successfully connected to the database. Okay, now give me just a couple of minutes because we need to decorate it, because we are working with Twitter Protester. So let's start with tip and container div. Suppose let's make a mistake, CRUD. You see that it comes little to the right, to the right, but we need to see this message at the in the middle or the center, but I got another message. You see that? So all I need to just close it. So you can use, there is lots of way, but I simply use just add sign at the time being so that it not appear, but we will actually delete it at the end of this tutorial. I'll show you the proper way. Let's just give it a minute so that I can now you see that. same thing what actually we did in my index.php in our home page. Same thing, I mean, we just used column and then offset. Over there I use same thing, column and then offset, so that it comes to the center. And I need it because it's a message. So last thing, just use alert and send kind of like a negative message. So let's start with something like that. It's kind of like warning message, so alert you to be danger, I mean, so that it, I mean, the color would be, background color would be red, little red, something like that. So sorry, could not connect it with the server. And as I said that, just give me a minute so that I can explain couple of important issues. One thing, like take a line break over here, and I would like to show the reason, I mean, why it's happening, I mean, why we're not connecting. So reason, I'm using at present HTML. So if we need to write PHP, just write double single quotation and double period. In between double single quotation, just write double period, and in between double period, write your PHP code. So in my case, it would be like one function, MySQLi function, and it would be like MySQLi connect error. And this function basically required one parameter, which is called connection. In my case, it would be, I mean, I store it in a separate variable called connection, so it will come in this way. So if I refresh now, you see that unknown database manage CRUD. I mean, we are getting it right. Well, make it bold, so that it would be more understandable. You got this? Hopefully it makes sense. Take another line break. If you really don't understand this, I mean, what does it mean by manage CRUD? SQL have their own number, I mean, error number. So error number, same thing. I want to use PHP function, so double quotation, double period, MySQLi connect, I'm sorry, connect error number. This is actually called error, E-double-R-N-O. So what basically it will do, just save the file and come back to the browser and refresh. You will see that I got a number, this is called 1049. So if you just search it, you will get that 1049 basically means database and password. So just correct it, CRUD, and now I will say that successfully connected to the database. And as I said that I mean 1049 basically concerned with if you have any problem with database, or if you have any problem with the database. But if you have any problem with the password and username, what will happen? Let's see. I intentionally close one digit, so let's see what happens. I will get 1045. So it says that access denied for user editors using password yes, but 1049 basically for password and database, sorry, username. Same thing will happen. You see that 1049. So you got it. For database it would be 1049. For password it would be 1045. For password 1045, and for username it would be also 1045. And for server name, let's see. If we make any kind of mistake, just delete one digit. You see that 2002. So it also shows that no such host is known. PSP network get address info failed. So if you just find it 2002, you will automatically you will automatically understand that there is some problem in your server. So hopefully this little information will help you. Okay, we just make it correct. Successfully connected to the database. And same thing I will do. I need it to the right. So simply just copy this one. Paste it so that it save my time. Okay, so it would be not danger, it would be success. So if I refresh now, you see that successfully connected with the database. So hopefully it makes sense. But we as you said, that this is actually for just for learning purpose, how basically we handle our data, handle our error with our server when we face any kind of problem with our server, how we can handle our error messaging system. This is actually for this, but just for the time being, I would like to keep this because we really don't need it, that we successfully connected with the database. So just for the time being we will keep it, then we will actually make it off, or I will actually just that commentize those code. So just for the timing I just show you that it is working, and it's working fine. So in next tutorial I will show you how to create an insert page and how to insert data to phpMyAdmin, where actually we write some table, write one table and a couple of rows. So how to insert those data into those particular rows. So it will be very interesting part. So thanks guys for watching this tutorial.